Night slowly fell, and the city slipped into a state of eerie silence. Only the distant sound of car horns echoed through the empty streets. Daniel clutched the last ticket for the final bus, heading home on the anniversary of his mother's death. The engine rumbled like a tired beast, and the dim headlights flickered like the weary eyes of a creature that had traveled thousands of miles. The driver was a middle-aged man, his face cold and expressionless like stone. He said nothing. When Daniel stepped onto the bus, it was nearly empty. Only a few passengers remained. An elderly woman in a conical hat sat at the back, a man in a worn-out suit near the middle, and a young woman with long hair covering half her face, sitting just a few rows ahead. The atmosphere was strange, an unsettling silence that made everything feel unnatural. And then, the bizarre began to unfold. One by one, the passengers started to disappear, without a trace, without a word. Suddenly, a man with no shadow appeared. A soaking wet girl stepped onto the bus, but the floor beneath her remained completely dry. And then, a whisper echoed right beside Daniel's ear. "You don't belong here. You're already dead." Terrified, Daniel called his father, but his father only said one thing: "We buried you 3 days ago." What was happening? Why was this happening? This bus wasn't taking him home. It was carrying him across the threshold of death, with souls who weren't ready to move on.